Hi guys, what's up? Well, I did promise a review of this, box set, and well, I'm gonna do this by myself this time. So, and then eventually, maybe Twiggy BNSF will help me. Maybe I just don't know yet. What if he wants to check out this box set in person, then by all means he can. Yeah. So anyway, let's get into this review. Yeah, so anyway, let's get in. This is a collectible box set of containing all 26 Railway Series books written by Reverend Wilbert Audrey, or Reverend W. Audrey. It even says here on the bottom, it says the Railway Series has been delighting children with adventures of Thomas the Tank Engine and his friends since 1945. Here are all 26 of the original Thomas books in their original format. Small classic volumes, these are the Thomas Tales as written by the Reverend Wilbert Audrey. So that's the bottom of the description of it. The setting is Elsbridge Station. You can tell because it says Elsbridge Station right there with a picture of Thomas's side. Looking at the front of the box, Thomas has his Railway Series-like face, which is seen in later illustrations, which is seen in later Railway Series books, written by the Reverend's son, Christopher Audrey. There's the picture of Sir Topham Hatt. There's a picture of a man who is actually Sir Topham Hatt, who actually has a depiction of an actual man that wasn't seen in the television series. But in the CGI series, yeah. The back of the box displays the other end of the box displays Thomas's back in a similar fashion. The back of the box on the side is Elsbridge Station, as all the four main areas are surrounding it. And Thomas is a little bit dirty, as you can tell, because there's like patches, I think there's like mud splashes on him and stuff. The roof of the station is, a nice red color, and the station canopy as well. And it says here, Thomas the Tank Engine, the Classic Library, contains all 26 original books from the Railway Series by the Reverend W. Audrey. And that's a good description. There's a circular stamp of Thomas that says the Railway Series, since 1945. Lifting the little flat part of the box, the other half pulls down, reviewing all 26 books. Each book is numbered individually, which is a key feature in completion, while original completion by Wilbert Audrey. At least. So now, what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to get the first 3 books, or no, I'm actually going to get the first 8 out instead. Whatever, I think, yeah, I'll just do it like this. Okay, so here's the first Railway Series book, The 3 Railway Engines. It's a really good book. I have the American version of this. If you want, I can do a comparison of this one. Yeah, actually, I'll do a comparison of, do a comparison of this book. It's the UK version as well as the US version. So sit tight. I'm going to go get the US version of that book. Okay, so I have the the US release. And what do you guys think? Which version do you prefer? The original UK version? or the American version? You decide. Railway Series Book Number 2, Thomas the Tank Engine. Not to be confused with the show or the character. It's really good. Railway Series Book Number 3, James the Red Engine. Again, not to be confused with the character. Tank Engine Thomas again. Now, I actually have the US version of this one as well. Here is the US version. Now tell me, which one do you prefer? This version or the American version? Tell me in the comments which one you prefer. Troublesome Engines. Henry the Green Engine. Again, don't get confused with the character name. Toby the Tram Engine. Actually, Toby is the number 7 tram engine, and ironically, this book is book number 7, Toby the Tram Engine, and that's a bit ironic. Gordon the Big Engine. Do not get confused with the character. So, I'm only just getting out the first 8. I'll do the rest, maybe, I don't know. But, yeah. So, anyway, what do you think of this, what do you guys think of these books? I honestly love these books. But yeah. So before I sign off, let me just say that which version of these two books that I've shown you earlier, that I've shown you before, do you prefer? The original UK versions or the US versions? Let me know in the comments which ones you prefer. Taking a look at the books themselves, they are presented in a nice hardcover fashion. The illustrations are crisp, just like the... Oh, and here's something that's cool. I love this one. This is just so cool. And there's a nice little picture of Henry as well. Let me get out the other books. So yeah, you've already seen these, so I'm just gonna, like, you know, I'm doing this on my bed, so expect this to be kind of long. So yeah, these books are really cool, and I'm glad that these original versions still exist. Also, have you noticed that in the first 4 Railway Series books, the illustration, I'll show you one, is really good. But if you go into, like, even further of these books, like towards like at the end of book 26, have you noticed that the illustration changes? I have noticed that. These books fit nice and snug in the collection. This is a really good item, and I highly recommend this. to anyone who... Sorry, let me, So that's a look at the Classic Collection box set of the Railway Series books. I give this box a 10 out of 10, and I highly recommend, recommend this box set to anyone who loves the Railway Series. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think there could be a box set of the Railway Series books written by Christopher Awdry that contains books 27 to 42? Also tell me in the comments if something like that does exist, because I honestly didn't know this existed. I really didn't know that. And I didn't think this would ever be made at all. Well, box set at least. But yeah, tell me in the comments about that box set, of the box set being continued. Because if there is, or if it would be made, then that would just be awesome. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I give this box 10 out of 10. I highly recommend this. Comment and subscribe. Goodbye.